Welcome to e-learning. In our previous classes, we have learned two theorems. Let us recall the theorems. Theorem 4.1. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius to the point of contact. Then, theorem 4.2. The lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Today, we shall solve some problems based on these theorems. Dear children, let us consider a problem. A quadrilateral ABCD is drawn to circumscribe a circle as shown in the figure. Prove that AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. Dear children, figure is here. So we have to prove AB plus CD. AB this side plus CD opposite side is equal to AD plus BC. Dear children, we have learned tangents drawn from external point are equal. Do you find here any tangents? Yes. Yes, children, there are so many tangents. Here AP and yes. Here BP plus BP and BQ. Here CQ and CR and DR and DS. All these are tangents from external points. Now let us consider first AP and AS. So you know that AP is equal to AS. Why children? Yes, tangents drawn from external point A. Similarly, BP is equal to BQ, tangents drawn from external point B. Similarly, CQ is equal to CR, tangents drawn from external point C. Similarly, DR is equal to TS, tangents drawn from external point. Dear children, it is given to prove AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. What is AB? AB is nothing but AP plus PB, the figure. Similarly, what is CD? CD is equal to CR plus DR. So from the figure, AP plus CD is equal to AP plus BP plus CR plus DR. Now substitute for AP, BP, CR and DR. Dear children, now substituting we will get AB plus CD is equal to AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS. Now rearrange this right hand side. Rearranging AB plus CD is equal to AS, you write DS together with AS. BQ as it is and CQ as it is here. Okay, dear children, rearrange this. AS and DS you write together and BQ and CQ write together here. Make them two groups now. Now from the figure, what is AS plus DS? AS plus DS. Adding these two parts, we get the whole length AD. Similarly, what is BQ plus CQ? BQ plus CQ means adding these two parts, we will get BC. So write that from the figure, AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. This is what we have to prove. Dear children, AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. So we have proved AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. Dear children, now let us consider one more problem. Problem is here. In the figure, xy and x dash y dash are two parallel tangents to a circle with center O and another tangent AB with point of contact C intersecting xy at A and x dash y dash at B. Prove that angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. Dear children, O is the circle, and there are two tangents here, x, y and x dash, y dash. Here P is the point of contact and here Q is the point of contact. And there is one more tangent to this circle, that is AB. AB is also tangent. It touches the circle at C. C is the point of contact and A and B are the 2 points of this line, this tangent. What you have to prove? We have to prove here AOC is equal to AOB is equal to 90 degree. Dear children, we have to prove that the angle here is equal to 90 degree. Dear children, to prove this, we need to do some construction. So here construction is join O and C. On joining O and C, we get different triangles. Using those triangles, we can prove AOB is equal to 90 degree. Dear children, join OC, join O and C, do the construction in dotted line. Now, children, we have got two triangles here. Triangle AOP and triangle AOC. Can you prove these two triangles are as congruent triangles by using any of postulates that any one of postulates that you have already learned? Now try to find out equal sides in these two triangles. I hope you got the equal sides. Yes, children. In these two triangles, we have here OP is equal to OC. What is the reason? They are radii of the same circle, and AP is equal to AC. What is the reason? They are tangents drawn from external point. What is AO? AO is common to both the sides. Yes, in triangle AOP and AOC, OP is equal to OC, radii of the same circle. AP is equal to AC, tangents drawn from external point. External point here is A. OA is equal to OA, common side. OA is common to both these triangles. Therefore, triangle AOP is equal to AOC. All three sides of this triangle are equal to the three corresponding sides of the other triangle. Therefore, we write here SSS postulate. Now, when the when the two triangles are congruent, we can consider the congruent parts whatever needed. Here, we shall consider these two angles. Angle AOP and angle AOC. These two angles are equal. Yes, angle AOP is equal to angle AOC. Angle AOP is this angle, children, and angle AOC is AOC, this angle. These two angles are equal because CPCT, congruent parts of corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Similarly, dear children, you can see here two more triangles. Triangle BOC and BOQ. Can you prove these two triangles as congruent triangles? Yes, surely. Here OQ is equal to OC, radii of the same circle, and BC is equal to BQ, tangents drawn from external point B. Which is the common side here, children? BO is the common side. Therefore, similarly, we can say these two triangles are congruent. So, similarly, triangle BOC and triangle BOQ are congruent. You need not write all these reasons here directly. Since you have proved these, you can directly write these two triangles are congruent. When these two triangles are congruent, you can say here these two angles, angle BOC and angle BOQ are all equal as we have done in the previous triangles. Angle BOC is equal to angle BOQ. Dear children, first you call this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Dear children, we have here PQ is a diameter. PQ is a diameter. Therefore, what is the angle here? Angle POQ. PQ is the diameter, means is a straight line. The angle, straight angle is 180 degree. And all these angles, add all these angles, 1, 2, 3, 4. All the angles is equal, sum of these 4 angles is equal to 180 degree straight angle. Angle POQ is 180 degree straight angle. So angle POQ is divided here as AOP, angle AOP. Dear children, angle POQ is 180 degree. So POQ is sum of these 4 angles. Angle AOP, angle AOC, angle BOC, and plus angle BOQ is equal to 180 degree. All the 4 angles, you dear children, add these angles to be equal to 180 degree. Now you know that these two angles are equal. So, and these two angles are equal. Instead of writing all the 4 angles, you can write this angle 2 times and also this angle 2 times. Yes, from equation 1 and 2, we have angle AOC, angle AOC. Instead of AOP, you can write AOC because these two angles are equal. So therefore, write AOC and again AOC instead of AOP. Similarly, you can write here angle BOC, angle BOC. Instead of BOQ, write again angle BOC. That means you have written 2 times this angle and 2 times this angle. Angle BOC plus BOC. The children, 2 times AOC plus 2 times BOC is equal to 180 degree. Dear children, divide both the sides, left hand side and also right hand side, by 2. So dividing here AOC, 2 AOC by 2, you will get only AOC, and BOC by 2, only 2 and 2 gets cancelled, you get only BOC. Right side 180, this also you divide by 2, but you get 180 divided by 2 is 90 degree. Dear children, you can take common factor here. You can take common factor 2 and write AOC plus BOC is equal to 180, and then by 2 you can divide this 180, you will get 90. Dear children, so AOC plus BOC is equal to 90 degree. That's what we have to prove, children. We have to prove angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. These two sides, these two angles are added, you get AOB. So therefore, finally we arrived at angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. Dear children, let us consider one more problem from the textbook. So, prove that the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the points of contact at the center. Dear children, read the problem carefully. I highlighted here two tangents. So there are two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle, and supplementary, the angle between the tangents are supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the points of contact. Dear children, you need to draw, in this problem they are not given any figure, you need to draw a figure. Dear children, how to draw the figure? Yes, there is a circle. So draw a circle here. Yes, I think you have finished drawing circle, and mark an external point here somewhere. Mark an external point. From there, how many tangents can be drawn from external point? Maximum 2. You have learned it. So draw one tangent to the circle and one more tangent to the circle what you have drawn. Then children, you have to prove the angle drawn from the tangent drawn from the external point to a circle are supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact. Now children, you are drawn, now join the point of contact. You have drawn the circle and also tangent, join the point of contact to the center of the circle. Here also, other side also join it. I hope your figure is ready. You understood how to draw the figure. Your children, read the problem carefully and draw the figure accordingly. Now let us see how is the figure. Yes, yes children, the figure is here. You have drawn already. Yes, compare your figure with this figure. Draw a circle with center O. Consider point P outside the circle. From P, draw tangents. Here I have drawn AP is the tangent from P, and again BP is tangent from B. Now join the point of contact to the center. Here AO and BO are joined. Dear children, we have to prove. What you have to prove? Supplementary. What do you mean by supplementary, children? Yes, do you remember? Supplementary angles means sum of the angles 180 degree. We have to prove that sum of the angles, angle between the tangents, which is the angle between the tangents, not this. Here, angle P, angle APB, this angle is the angle between the tangents. And supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact at the center. This is the center and this is the point of contact. Here point of contact and the center is joined. So therefore this angle, angle AOB is the angle subtended here. So sum of these two angles, that means angle O, angle P, sum of these two angles 180 degree, that means supplementary. These two angles are, children, angle AOB and angle APB, these are supplementary angles. We have to prove this. I hope you can prove this. Yes, dear children, write the data. PA and PB are tangents drawn from an external point P to a circle O. What you have to prove, children? You have to prove angle APB. APB plus AOB is equal to 180 degree. Supplementary angle means 180 degree. We have to prove this, children. Dear children, how to prove this? Do you have any idea? Yes, you have this here. What is the angle here? Angle at A, that means angle PAO, this angle 90 degree. What is the reason? Yes, this is the tangent and this is the radius. The tangent and the radius at the point of contact are always perpendicular to each other. Therefore, here the angle is 90 degree. Similarly, here the angle is 90 degree. Yes, proof. Angle OA perpendicular to PA. Right, the reason PA is the tangent and OA is the radius. This is the theorem number 1, 4.1. Now, therefore, angle OAP, OAP angle, children, this angle is 90 degree. Similarly, what is this angle? Angle OBP, this is also 90 degree. Similarly, BO, OB is perpendicular to BP. Therefore, angle PBO is equal to 90 degree. Dear children, now you know two angles, angle A, angle B. These two angles are 90 and 90. And we have to prove angle P and plus angle O is equal to 180. Dear children, do you have any idea how to prove this? Yes. Think, children, you will get an idea. How many sides are there here? Now you forget this circle. You have here a quadrilateral. A, B, A, P, B, O. This is a quadrilateral. Now, what is the sum of the interior angles of the quadrilateral? Yes, you have learned in previous classes. It is 360 degree. Sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. In this, you know two angles, angle A and B, you know 90 and 90, 180. From 360, you subtract 180. The remaining angle is 180. Dear children, I hope you got the idea. Angle P plus angle O is equal to 180 degree. Now let us write the steps. In quadrilateral OAPB, OOAPB, angle OAP, OAP, that means angle A, and APB, that means angle P, and PBO, that means angle B, and AOB, that is angle O, is equal to 180 degree. In this, you know two angles A and B. A and B are 90 degree. Angle A. Angle A is here. Substitute. The reason for this, you write here, children, sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. Here, AOP 90 degree and write APB as it is, and PBO 90 degree and AOB right as it is equal to 360 degree. Dear children, now simple adding here. Add right here APB as it is, add AOB here as it is. 90 plus 90 is 180 is equal to 360 degree. Now you take this 180 degree towards the right hand side. It becomes minus. Here, therefore APB plus AOB is equal to 360 minus 180. On subtraction, 360 minus 180 is 180 degree. Therefore, angle APB plus AOB is equal to 180 degree. Dear children, sum of these angles, angle between the tangents and angle subtended at the center, are always supplementary. Dear children, this is a very good relation. So, using this relation, you can solve so many problems. Remember this, angle between the tangents and angle subtended at the center. These sum of these two angles are 180 degree. That means they are supplementary. Dear children, hope you understood this problem. Dear children, we shall solve one more problem. The problem is here. Prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. Dear children, read the problem carefully. A parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. You should know the properties of parallelogram as well as rhombus. So what is a rhombus, children? You know what is a parallelogram? Parallelogram is a quadrilateral having only opposite sides are equal and parallel. What about a rhombus? Rhombus is a parallelogram having all the sides equal. Hope you understood. Recall this relation, parallelogram and rhombus. Rhombus is also a parallelogram, but all the sides are equal. Special parallelogram, all the sides are equal. We call it as a rhombus. Dear children, now you understood what is a parallelogram and what is a rhombus, and you need to draw a figure for it. So, what is given in the problem? A circle circumscribed by a parallelogram. Write a circle and also a parallelogram touching the all the sides parallel. All the sides of parallelogram should be touched by the circle. Draw a figure. Hope your figure is here. This, draw a circle with center O, and this is a parallelogram. Dear children, we shall consider this as a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram circumscribed. Okay, now name it. ABCD is a parallelogram, and here the point of contact between the side AB and the circle is P. Here Q is the point of contact. Here R is the point of contact, and here S is the point of contact. Dear children, what you have to prove? We have to prove this ABCD is a rhombus. What do you mean by rhombus, children? Already I have said that All the sides are equal. So dear children, we have to prove that AB is equal to BC and BC is equal to DC and DC is equal to AD. That means all the sides are equal. We need to prove all the sides of this quadrilateral, that is parallelogram, are equal. If you prove this, then you will be proving ABCD is a rhombus. Dear children, right here, to prove AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD, we have to prove this. All the sides of this quadrilateral are equal. So, given ABCD is a parallelogram inscribing a circle. Proof, dear children, AB is equal to CD. AB, what is AB? AB is equal to CD. What is the reason? The opposite sides of parallelogram always equal. So it is a parallelogram. You have considered it as a parallelogram. It is given. So therefore, AB is equal to CD. Parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Right, equation number 1. Now, similarly, AD is equal to BC, opposite sides of a parallelogram. So you call this as equation number 2. We know that the tangents drawn from an external point are equal. Dear children, there are so many tangents you can see here. AP, AS, they are equal, and BP, BQ are equal, CQ and CR are equal, and DS and DR also equal. These are all tangents. They are equal tangents. Tangents drawn from external point. So consider AB plus CD. Dear children, let us consider AB plus CD. These two, consider AB plus CD. These two sides. We shall consider these two sides now. AB plus CD. AB. What is AB? AB is sum of two parts. AP plus PP. So similarly, what is BC? CD. What is CD? CD is equal to CR plus DR, right? In the place of AB, AP plus BP, right? In the place of AB plus CD, right? AB plus CD as it is, the left hand side, AP is the sum of two parts, AP plus BP. Similarly, CD is equal to CR plus DR. CD is, this is whole length is CD is equal to CR plus DR, right here, CR plus DR. Now substitute for CR. What is AP? AP is nothing but AS. And what is BP? BP is nothing but PQ. What is CR? CR is nothing but CQ. Similarly, what is DR? DR is equal to DS. Dear children, substitute for all these. Yes, you get AS. AS in the place of AP. AP is nothing but AS. Write AS in the place of AP. What is BP? BP is nothing but BQ. The two tangents drawn from external point are equal. So therefore, in the place of BP, write BQ. BP is nothing but BQ. What is CR? The place CR. This is CR. CR is equal to CQ. So in the place of CR, you write CQ. Now finally, what is DR? DR is this. DR and DS are equal. In the place of DR, you can write DS. Dear children, you have got here all substitutions. Now rearrange this. AS and DS you take together. AS and DS take together. AS and DS. These two sides. Write them together. What do you get? AS and DS together plus these two sides together. Dear children, from the figure, what is AS plus DS? AS plus DS. AS plus DS is equal to AD. When you add these two sides, you will get the whole length AD. So in the place of AS plus DS, you can write AD. What is BQ plus CQ? BQ plus CQ is nothing but the entire length BC. Write that. AD plus BC. So we got here AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. So AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. Now AB plus BC is equal to BC plus BC. Why children? You should from equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 AB is equal to CD, AD is equal to BC. So AB is equal to CD. In the place of CD, again you can write AB. Dear children, this is the left hand side AB and CD left hand side. In the place of CD, CD is equal to AB. Why? They are the opposite sides of parallelogram. So therefore, again in the place of CD, you can write AB. You write AB and AB two times. And here AD is equal to BC. So AD you can in the place of AD you can write BC and BC once again. So you have here AB plus AB, add them together, you get 2AB, and BC plus BC is equal to 2BC. You have here AB plus AB is 2AB and BC plus BC is 2BC. Cancel both sides 2. What do you get? AB is equal to BC. Dear children, there is one more equation, equation 3. Equation 1 is AB is equal to CD. Equation 2 is AD is equal to BC. Equation 3 is AB is equal to BC. What is AB is equal to AC? Opposite sides. AB is equal to DC, CD. These two are equal. In the same manner, these two opposite sides are equal. Now we have proved adjacent side also equal. AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC. Here children, we have given AB opposite sides are equal. Now we have proved adjacent side also equal. So AB is equal to BC. So from equation 1, 2 and 3, equation 1 AB is equal to CD, equation 2 AD is equal to BC, and equation 3 is AB is equal to BC. Using these three equations, we can say AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. That means all the sides of this parallelogram are equal. Therefore, ABCD is a rhombus. Dear children, we have considered this as a parallelogram. Now we have proved it as a rhombus. Dear children, we shall stop here. Note down some assignments. In exercise 4.2, problem number 12 and 13. They are beautiful problems. Try to solve them and show to your teacher once the class reopens. Thank you very much.